Hello everybody and welcome back to Krumbach. Now in the previous episode we were very busy spreading slurry on all the fields, but we've actually used all of our slurry. But it is going to refill, the cows will obviously keep pooping for us, and we're going to be able to spread more fields in the future. So my plan is to essentially drill all the fields which we've fertilised already in this episode, and then leave all the other fields until the spring. So field number 38 for example has not been fertilised. As you can see, one random strip has. That must be where I put the chopper on, so that is the chopped straw mod. And 45 hasn't either. So I think if we do drilling in field number 9 and field number 1 today, and then yeah, in the spring we can, well during the winter we can spread slurry on these two fields, and then we can drill those in the spring. That'd be a good thing to do. We might also be able to buy another field in the next few days, I guess, months. Right, so we are going to rent a horse drill, as always. Let's just go into here. It won't be that cheap, but it will be worth it. If I can see the drills. Where are the drills? Seeders. I was looking for the word drill. So, yeah. The one which I sort of keep aiming for is this one here. It's a good size. We don't need to go for any extra options. So 5,661, hopefully we can get it done within 1 hour, so it shouldn't cost any more than that, which, yeah, if you put it that way, shows how cheap it really is. Now, we do have some seed, I think, at the farm. I'm just trying to remember how much we actually have. We're going to have a look. Yeah, I think I put them over here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So we are just going to have to slide those out of there. Unfortunately, we don't have a telehandler here. Oh crikey, did this have... Oh no, good. I was just thinking, oh no, if this has the ability to do fertilizer as well, we could do the full application. But no, it doesn't, so we'll just do granular in the future. Right, okay, that's not much. However, it's not far to go and get some more. And who knows, it might go further than I'm thinking, but no, it probably won't. I don't think so. Anyway, it's September, so we can do crops like canola, wheat, barley, I think. Let's just see. Yeah, wheat, barley, canola. I pretty much said them all. So, I reckon in this field over here, we'll put in canola. Let's just keep cycling, there we go. Yeah, we'll put in canola. And then we can watch it grow. We'll have to put some fertilizer on in the next few months. Now, I guess I actually could put this onto a worker whilst I go and get some more, but yeah, I don't think we really need to do that. Then again, maybe I don't want to drill the whole field. If I do drill the whole field myself, then that's going to be one mega time lapse. Although, no, looking at... Of course, yeah, because we're putting canola in, the consumption is really low. If this was wheat or barley or something, it would be going down much faster. So, yeah, inadvertently I have chosen a very sensible crop, considering our circumstances. So, let's go for it. Okay, yeah, so we'll leave it at that. I'm just wondering if maybe I can put the application of fertilizer on. I know it has literally just been done with the slurry, but it's now changed state. The field state has changed because obviously it's drilled. So maybe we can spread this? We'll just have to see. There's no harm in trying. We don't really have much. Again, we'll have to go and buy some more. But if I can do this, yeah, it'll be 100% fertilised, and that'll mean we don't have to do anything else to the field. It does work. Brilliant. That's not full width though, is it? Nope. Yeah, I knew that because this is a really big spreader. We can actually go a little bit further down the field. Wow, that is so good. Possibly giving a bit to the neighbours as well. But we'll probably buy that field one day. Although I'm sure they'll benefit from the fertiliser. So, yeah, bit of an issue. I can't go back in the other direction because there's not enough drilled yet. That's amazing. Well, although we probably do have enough fertiliser for this field, we'll still go to the store and we'll top this one up. Let's just get to the end. Don't know how many bags to put in, maybe 2. Whatever will fit. I don't think we have any. Pretty sure we don't. I'll buy 2. Yeah, and I'll see you over there. Hopefully by the time we get back that will have almost finished. And we can finish off the fertilising. Yeah, we should fit these in quite comfortably. I could buy another one. I think another one probably would fit, but we just don't need to. That's already pretty heavy. We'd probably have to put a weight on as well. Yeah, that's loads. Should have enough here for this field and the next field. Oh, well, definitely. Field number 1 is tiny. Yeah, we're really getting on top of things. Then, once we have done field number 1, we can actually move on to October. We'll check up on the cows, make sure it's all good over there. Do we own a sheep farm? If we own a sheep farm, we could start thinking about that, but I'm not sure if we do. Well, we do have enough done to be able to do the next pass, so we will do. Let's just get this field finished. Then we'll be taking the drill down to field number 1. Okay, yeah, it's looking good. So I just put canola in here as well because then we didn't have to buy any more seed this year. Nice and fast. So we'll get it emptied. It's amazing that we actually do have anything left. Just goes to show how little seed canola requires. If you remember the Top Gear episode where the three were tasked with creating their own biodiesel, and they were supposed to drill a field with oilseed rape, very similar to canola I believe, and yeah, I think it was James May who basically drilled the entire seeder load of oilseed rape in 1 square metre of the field. Just dumped the entire lot. Brilliant. Comedy gold. Okay, there we go. So we will return this from here, I guess. We had it for 0.6 hours. Well, longer than I thought. Right. So I think the fertilizer spreader is still, yeah, still running. The engine is still running. I'm hoping I can do this in one pass. Yep, looking good. Okay, brilliant. Very, very good. And then we'll also do the same thing to fill number 1. And then we'll rest. Now we might actually be able to rest for a couple of months. Possibly, I don't know for sure. But I know the cows are already well looked after, and there won't be anything else to do, I don't think. I guess it comes down to the grass field if that regrows. But it's never going to be fully grown, I wouldn't have thought. In that amount of time. That would be quite astonishing. Well, let's just spin round that corner. And we're done. Right, to fill number 1. When we're in for number 1, I'll have a good look at for number 2. I think it's for number 2, the grass field. Sorry, for number 4. Somebody else owns field number 2. They would have a shock, and they'd also think it's very strange if I suddenly went to their field and started staring at it. Oops, I've opened the cover. Yes, I've already had a quick glimpse of field number 2. It's growing. In 2 months, even though it's going to be November, I would have thought it would still be ready to cut. We might be able to do another cut of silage this year. The last thing we did was hay. We had to, we needed it, and it was the right time of the year. November, not great for haymaking, and we need more silage anyway for the winter. So yeah, I'm really, really hoping that we can do another cut, and I think that's probably what we're going to do. Of course, we'll have to make sure the cows are happy, but I think they will be. At least we've managed to save some money with the initial application of fertilizer, which was slurry. Although it's going to take quite a few years to actually pay it off, because the tanker, the spreader which we used, was probably, what, £60,000? Which obviously is a lot more expensive than a few bags of fertilizer. Right, but yeah, long term it's cheaper. So we'll take this back to the farm, to the yard. And we shall rest. Yeah, we'll rest all the way through until November. October's a good month. It was good weather. But, oh no, it's raining. Good, it's gone. That was short-lived. Just a shower. Okay, so it's looking a lot prettier. Well, it was pretty before, but a lot more colourful. And yeah, it's ready to cut. We can do silage. It's not too late in the year. So the cows, they're good. Yeah, they've got lots of food, and they've got straw and stuff. Nothing needed over there. So we will actually use this. I used the Massey Ferguson last time, but we use the Fent this time as it is available. Put the mowers onto it, and we'll get this cut. In fact, we should be able to get it cut and rowed today at the very least. And then that'll leave carting, probably using a forage wagon, to the other farm next time. I don't know, maybe we'll be able to start it today, it just depends. It's quite hazy. A lot of moisture in the air today. Oh, don't destroy the shed. As mentioned many times before, I don't think I'll ever change this mower setup, it's just perfect for this field. unfold the front mower, unfold the rear mower, and we'll go for it. And yeah, this field was partially fully fertilised. I managed to do a bit until we ran out of slurry. Oh yeah, how much slurry do we have? Oh, we have 23,000 litres now. Sounds like a lot. I think that's about 1 tanker load, so that's not even enough to do this one field. That field's germinated, the canola fields which we've just drilled. I'm going the wrong way here. I should be going the other way around the field for this exact reason. Too late now though. Good crop. Yep, this is going to go into one of those empty pits that we've got over at the cow farm. I love that we have got all that space, because usually we have just one pit, and like now we already have some in that pit and we wouldn't actually be able to do this. We'd have to do bales. But yeah, because we have 3, yeah, it's just amazing. We're really spoiled for choice. We can just go and dump it in another one. Finished. I knew I was going to do that. My approach angle was all wrong. Ah, good grief. Twice in a row. It's my unlucky day. Yeah, so we'll row it today as well. Then we can just get straight into the field next time, start picking it up and carting it to the other farm. And then I guess after that we can rest again, get through to December, allow the pit to ferment, and we'll probably feed the cows as well. Nice. No tedding to do either. Saves the job. Okay. The headland is going to be the heaviest, because that's where I managed to get some of the slurry. So that really is the tallest we're going to see the swath. But that's pretty good, considering the size of the windrower. Yeah, it's very good. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay. So you know what I'm going to say next? Let's get it done, and we'll stick it on a time lapse. we're rowed. So yeah, I think the best thing to do is just to rent a pretty big forage wagon, because we've got a cart quite a long distance. Even though it's not a very big field, we still are going to be getting quite a bit off this. I seem to remember, was it a Pottinger? It's about £86,000, I'll show you it in a second. But yeah, that's the best one to go for. Okay. Well, it's neatish. It doesn't need to look perfect. Right then, there we go. So, yeah, let's just have a look in here. There we go. Right at the end, the Pottinger Jumbo 8450 dB. That is just perfect for us. 47,300 litre capacity. What is its lease? About £5,000 again. That seems to be the standard for a lot of the stuff that I'm renting recently. But yeah, if you think about it, that's the only thing we need to rent for this field. And if producing this silage costs a bit more than £5,000, then we've done very well, because that is a lot of silage, and you could probably buy maybe 2 silage bales in this game for £5,000. So well worth it. Anyway, yeah, I should probably put this away. Slow and steady with the reversing. Whoops, oh crikey, there goes everything. Yeah, these steering implements do take a bit of getting used to. But there we go. We've only destroyed 1 rotor. Thank you so much for watching, hopefully you've enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.